Hey guys, Dr. Morse, injury expert. So Brian Thomas Jr. has really struggled to start out the year. I was super high on him. He smashed last year way above expectations. I think it was the wide receiver 4 at the end of the year. Now, unfortunately, he has not really been able to do a whole lot. He came in with this wrist issue a couple weeks ago, and now he's been dealing with the shoulder injury. You saw right before the bye, he had this right shoulder issue. Now, if we flash back to his injury history, he actually suffered what is likely a dislocation and a labral tear years ago in 22 or 21 and 22, I think. The problem was we don't know which side it was. So I'm just going to assume it was probably the same side because he took a hit and he immediately grabbed his arm. That tells me, based on the type of hit, it wasn't an AC sprain. It wasn't a traditional landing on your shoulder sprain. This was more joint. So that tells me he either dislocated it or we call subluxed. The difference is, does it just barely pop out? Does it completely pop out and then you have to either pop it back in or have someone pop it in for you? Now, if it was a true dislocation, there's no way he's practicing already yesterday, even though with a bye, and he did. He had a little bit of a brace on this right shoulder, but he looked pretty good. So I'm assuming if it was anything of significance, it was probably a mild subluxation, maybe secondary to his old injury. I think he's good to play this week, and hopefully he figures out how to catch again because they just showed a chart earlier this morning I saw that Trevor Lawrence is the #1 quarterback who misses the most points due to drops. Would not be surprised if they start pumping up Travis Hunter a lot more during kind of the second half post-bye breakout for that rookie. So keep an eye on this. But as of right now, I'm expecting Brian Thomas Jr. to play. And at this point, you pretty much have to play him due to sheer upside unless you have a stacked squad. I'll give you more when we know more, but that's what we're looking at right now.